My name is Pastor Stephen Waidaka, working with an organization called DAIN, Disability Awareness and Information Network. When we come to the issues of female genital mutilation, it is illegal and also to persons living with a disability. But the problem comes where we have consumers who do not want to stop something that is illegal. A consumer is a person where before you manufacture a product, you must know who is going to consume that product, in which area. And this is what I'm calling, the young people are the ones I'm calling now the consumers. Because once a girl has been mutilated, the consumer is the man who says, I cannot marry, whether a person with disability or a person without disability who has not gone through genital mutilation. So the consumer is the determining factor. He says that I must marry that person who is mutilated. Without that, I cannot marry. And then here is a person who is willing to retain his boyfriend or a person, his partner, who is ready to marry him, to marry her. Without a genital cut, they say we cannot get married. So we also want to get mutilated so that our partners can agree with us or can accept us. So we need to encourage those people we are calling consumers, or the ones who now are the ones to give the dowry in order to have this lady to stay with him. The consumer is the one who is supposed to be more aggressive towards refusing genital cut. That is why we say boys or young men are the ones who are supposed to go in front, including the elders who are now the fathers of the young men. Because when a father tells his son that if you bring here a non-mutilated girl, I'm not going to give the dowry for you to take to the girl, to the family of the girl. So also the father becomes part of the consumer, because he cannot give the dowry on behalf of his son or to take to the girl's family. So he becomes another consumer. And these are the guys, the people who are supposed to be educated. Tell the father that you are supposed to allow your son to marry according to his wish. If we happen to get a person who is not mutilated, say yes, let her come. You live together, because the family belongs to the one who has married the boy or the consumer. So we must do something concerning the consumers. We enlighten them, we empower them to go to the ground and tell their fellow young men, let us allow our girls to come the way they are. If they are not mutilated, let us marry them. Let us marry them the way they are. Because if we marry them and then they happen to be having fistula, a situation where they cannot be able to pass urine, they use the same channel, then you will not enjoy the marriage. If you marry a person who has this fistula, or you may not be able to know, but when you bring her home, you'll discover that maybe she has a problem, and then you set her home. And you are the one who advocated for her to be mistreated. So we need to do something about it to avoid these cases of fistula, to avoid these issues of girls running from school to go and be cut, or be, we call it a female genital cut. Those practices must be done away with by using our young men, also men who are now the dowry givers. The CEDGG, they have done a lot, and we need them to be more aggressive concerning the same, to use those people on the ground, to use those elders on the ground, because when you go to the grassroots, without passing through the elders who are there, they might not accept you. It's like when we preach, I'm a pastor, we have been taught that before you go to do evangelism on the ground, go through the area elders, let them know you, let them accept you first, so that when you are preaching, they may allow their wives, their children, or their family members to come to your church, to come to listen to what you are saying, just because they have understood your mission, they know you better. But if you go without passing through them, they may not accept you. So what I'm saying is that the organization should go deeper, dig deeper into the ground, the grassroots, to be able to succeed, to be able to do better in whatever they are doing to the community. We would like to assist them to reach our fellow persons with disability, but they must also be acceptable by the community on the ground. They need funds. There's no way you can use a vehicle without fuel. There's no way you can go and sleep in a lodging near there without money. So we would like the organization to be funded more so that they can do better work, or they can launch it deeper to get more fish. More fish means that to get more people who are accepting them and who can be advocates against